Hey guys, it's Tanya here. All right, so today I thought I would share with you a few suggestions of things that you might want to have in your personal travel bag or as your personal protocol prior to traveling. So, based on my recent experience, my daughter and I had the opportunity to go to Haiti on a humanitarian trip. I thought I would share with you what I personally used and my protocol, as well as some of the things that I carry with me. So, whether this is again for a weekend getaway somewhere, maybe it's to another state to visit some family, or maybe it is another country like we just returned from. This is all just suggestions of what has worked for me, and so I wanted to pass that along to you today. Now, prior to going on this trip, we had actually gotten our packing list and had our list of different cautions of, these are some of the things that you might want to be aware of and have because of, some of the sicknesses and things that would be exposed to. So, of course, gave us, different antibiotics, immunizations, things that were recommended prior to travel. But, and honestly, when I first saw that, I thought, well, it made me a little bit nervous because I knew what I was getting into and I knew what I was possibly being exposed to by traveling foreign. But at the same time, I felt really confident and comfortable knowing what I know with the essential oils and knowing that as long as I focused on immune support and really building my immune system, as well as my daughter's, that we would be okay. So prior to this, about a year ago, though, I will say that we went on my husband and I went on a humanitarian trip, and there was about a 3-day time frame where we were horribly sick with this stomach issue, probably from some of the foods that we were eating. And so, knowing that and knowing what we had gone through before, I definitely don't want to experience that again. So I wanted to make sure I was prepared. So I talked to one of my friends who was actually leading this group that we went on to Haiti, and she's also in doTERRA, and she gave me her protocol. And so I thought I would share that with you, as well as what I carried with me to keep me well. So first of all, I believe that nutrition is the foundation, and so you really want to boost your immune system with good healthy foods, good nutrition prior to going on a trip, especially as when you travel, you never know what kinds of foods that you're eating things that are different than you normally eat. And sometimes the culture, whatever it is that you're eating, it's totally different, and sometimes our bodies are not, they're not used to consuming some of those things. And so making sure that you're getting good nutrition prior is definitely important. So our Life on Vitality pack is something that I consume on a daily basis, prior as well as to this day. Every single day I made sure that I was having my daily nutrition and supplementation with the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. I put this all in one bottle. As opposed to carrying my 3 bottles, I put it all in one just so it was easy to carry. I also carried with me my Terrazyme, and again, this was prior to the trip, and every single day since, every single meal on the trip, I had the Terrazyme because, again, certain foods that maybe we're not used to eating, or I don't know about you, but sometimes when I travel the first couple days, I have a tendency to get a little more constipated. So I didn't want that to happen, and so I just consumed extra Terrazyme. So I was making sure that I was getting those enzymes, and I especially was eating those with my food so that I could digest and have a really strong, healthy immune system or healthy digestive system. On top of that, for again healthy digestion is PB Assist, and this is obviously our probiotics. So making sure that we had our good probiotics, again prior to the trip, consuming those every single day as well as on the trip, just to have that good healthy tummy, and then obviously have that good gut flora to kind of outweigh the bad that we may have been exposed to. So that was again something I took on a daily basis. In addition to that, outside of my normal daily routine, 7 days prior, I started taking the On Guard Plus soft gels. So obviously we know On Guard is a very powerful blend, really great for immune support, but especially in conjunction with the oregano and melissa and black pepper, which is in there. It is an awesome combination and really, really powerful in being able to, again, increase that immune support as well as fight off anything that you may be consuming or exposed to so that you're able to still stay well. On top of that, or the final thing that we used every single meal, we had a digestion soft gel. So both my daughter and I, every single meal that we ate, we always had the Digestin. The first day that we did have a little bit more of the stomach rumbling just from new types of foods, maybe the hygiene is not so good there and the sanitation, sometimes you don't even want to think what wasn't washed or what, kind of touched the food. And so I wanted to make sure that I was having the extra digestive support. So Digestin, we increased that during those times that we were feeling a little bit kind of rumbly in the stomach that first day, but every single meal thereafter we had one of these. And so it worked extremely well for us and definitely kept us healthy. So on top of that though, I carry around with me my bag of oils, and what I love to always suggest for people who are carrying oils on the road is to take your little 5 ml bottles. So if you got started with like a family physician's kit, or maybe you get the free product of the month, which comes in a lot of times in the 5 ml bottles, don't ever throw those away, because you can use them for your travel kit because they're definitely more compact and you can put them in a bag a lot easier. So in my travel bag, I usually carry basically all the basic oils that we say every family should have, which obviously includes lemon. Again, lemon is very cleansing, and that was something that we put in our water. Every single water bottle that we drank, even if it was out of a water bottle, I still put lemon oil in my water, obviously in a glass cup, but just to make sure I was purifying my water. The next thing was having lavender, and lavender is really good for skin. Obviously, if you're more exposed to the sun, you want to make sure you're including that, as well as if you have bug bites, and that's something that I used initially the first couple days. I did not apply my TerraShield, which I got smart afterwards, and then started applying it, which I brought this, and it's great because it's now a spray bottle. I just spritzed it on, and it helped to protect me from further bug bites. But initially, when I did have the bug bites, the lavender was super helpful, and it helped to calm that itch. So, but definitely have the TerraShield, because you never know what kind of little critters you're going to be exposed to, and you want to make sure and protect yourself from being bit. And then finally, actually there's quite a lot of oils in my bag, but the last one I'll say is peppermint or Digestin oil. This was really helpful for being on the road, and especially if you have a tendency towards being motion sick or car sickness, you definitely want to have that peppermint. I know my daughter, when we were going up some of the windy roads, we needed to pull out that peppermint on several occasions, or that Digestin, basically put a drop in our hands, rub it, smell it, and it just helped to calm our tummies and calmed her tummy so that she wasn't having to pull off the side of the road and throw up. So definitely an oil that you want to carry with you, peppermint as well as Digestin, for that good digestion and nausea, as well as cooling also to the body. So with that, hopefully this has been helpful, and will give you some ideas of things that you might want to include in your travel bag. And if you have anything different, maybe a personal protocol that you use when you travel, definitely share with us your experiences in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you personally use and what has worked for you. And with that, make it a great day, everyone. Hopefully this has been helpful and you have safe travels. All right, thanks.